All right. So can you remember what the last Marvel Disney Plus show was?
She-Hulk?
Yeah.
She-Hulk, right? Well, there's more. There's more Marvel coming out this year. I want to ask you if you think any of these sound interesting. Do you want to watch them? And do you think any will actually bring the audiences back?
Please let it be She-Hulk Season 2.
Well, let's find out. The first one to arrive is going to be called Secret Invasion.
Okay.
What's the premise?
It's the lead-in of, the guys from Avengers when they can disguise themselves.
Yeah.
Well, they're coming into Earth and they're taking over different important positions. A secret invasion.
Oh, like Butterfly, like on Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is a very popular Marvel storyline in the comics.
Very popular. I think Marvel is popular because of the mainstream audience.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the mainstream audience is connected with
these
guys because they were a Captain Marvel introduction.
Now, Fury's in it.
So?
He's the lead actor.
So?
It doesn't matter.
I know.
Nobody cares
I'm just
about
saying.
that.
I'm saying, Samuel L. Jackson.
Like, it might be good. We don't have a very good history to go on to say it will be good, but it might be good.
I don't have high hopes for it.
I don't think it'll draw people in, though.
Okay.
Everybody back to work!
Well, after that, we have What If 2, the animated series.
I think one was enough.
I think the novelty of the first one was pretty good, but I don't know how many people are waiting for a second season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, it started good. The What If started good and then got not really good. So, I think that maybe...
I don't know, the Thor one was near the end, and I like that one. And the Doctor Strange one was near the end. That was okay.
Yeah, okay, well...
I like
The zombie one wasn't bad neither.
I like the What If series. It's just I'm not waiting for it in anticipation.
We're just stories to you. We're not real. You watch us fight. Win, lose.
All right. How about Loki 2?
People will watch it.
Maybe even Loki will be in it.
I thought it was... I thought Loki was okay. Loki was alright.
I started losing interest in Loki after about episode 3.
So what is the premise of this? Because at the end, it was the big cliffhanger with Kang, the time guy.
Yeah.
But he's in Quantumania. So what's the Loki series going to be about?
We don't know. But I know you imagine Loki, female Loki, will be back somehow.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the premise, but I did lose interest in Loki pretty quickly once they started going in the direction they were going.
I didn't lose interest in Loki. It's still my favorite Marvel Disney Plus show. But
Bar here.
yeah, but I'm done. I'm kind of done.
I know. Okay.
A little over the top, don't you think?
I've been home through time.
This isn't what I asked for.
Well, here's a new and exciting one. Because fresh off premiering in the movie for the first time, everyone should be excited about it. Ironheart.
Nobody's going to watch that. I don't think anybody's going to... So they did the introduction to Ironheart.
In Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever. And even that was underwhelming.
I think this will be as popular as the Marvels.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel.
Ms. Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get the two confused because the Marvels could even worse. Yeah, I don't like Riri Williams. I don't think it struck home with anybody in Wakanda Forever. I don't ever think anyone saw her in that final episode, the final battle, in that costume and said, "Cool! That's Iron Man's replacement." I don't think a single person said that.
So here's the thing. Like, what are they going to do with this show? Is this going to be the origin story? Because we were introduced to her, and she had already built a suit.
Yeah.
So, who is this person?
Well, she has the new suit now, too, right?
Yeah. Just a really smart...
Yeah, all of a sudden she has all this tech, and what is her connection to anything? I don't know who she is or what she stands for. I could have done with a better introduction.
Yeah.
Yes. But maybe they didn't want to do an origin story for the series. Maybe they wanted to jump right into action. I don't know. But I don't think their plan with Wakanda Forever came to what they
she'll
thought.
probably be recruited from Stark Industries, and that's I don't see where else they could go other than doing that.
Who in their right mind watched Wakanda Forever before they released it and said, you know what? People are going to gravitate towards Riri Williams as Ironheart because of this movie.
Yeah.
No.
Well, there's a lot of mistakes out there in Hollywood, but...
Mephisto. You were the only person with the means and knowledge to finish what he started.
All right. Last one. Oh, no, there's two more. Echo.
What's that about?
Echo is the death girl who was introduced in Hawkeye. She was one of the villains, and now she's going to be one of the heroes or anti-heroes or whatever.
No, no interest. None.
I think 0 people will watch this, almost. And I appreciate, like, the
Her family might tune in.
The character, I don't mind, but it's not a series, standalone series character.
I can see it now. It's going to be low ratings. People are not going to be interested. And everybody in mainstream media is going to be calling us ableists.
Yeah.
Because, you guys don't like disabled people.
Yeah.
No, I don't like a character that's not a main character.
Sidekick.
There's 1,000 Marvel characters. I don't need to watch 997th rated character in a standalone series or comic book, right?
And I get what Marvel's doing. They want to exploit every single opportunity they can. They want to find a character and make something of them.
That's coming to my point coming up soon.
We're family. I always taught you to keep a low profile. Here she is.
Last one, Agatha, Coven of Chaos.
No. I think people were done with WandaVision. I think by the end of the series, they were kind of disappointed in what it was all about. At the beginning, they were eager to see, okay, where's this going? This is really neat.
And then it just went nowhere.
Yeah, and then it was just a thing.
Yeah, and then they ruined it all with Doctor Strange, where she had gone through her period, she had been resolved herself. Grow up, Marv. She had resolved her issues. She let the town go. And everything with the children. She let everybody go. And then she's just after the children again. Right? It's just...
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who has an issue with that. I don't have an issue with that.
No, but now they're coming with Agatha.
Well, I didn't like her as a character in the series anyway, and so why am I going to watch a Agatha series?
Okay, well, those are the 6 that are coming out this year. Out of all of them, any of them?
Maybe Loki too.
Maybe What If?
Yeah. For me, believe it or not, well, I'm hoping Secret Invasion is good. But
we can hope that they're all good, but
no, some of them I have no interest in at all, of even turning them on, let alone like excited about them. Which brings me to my next point and question for you guys: is Marvel now killing their own IP by trying to bring out all these too many characters, too many shows that is for this little group, for this little group, for this little group?
They started killing it the second they started going into phase 2, phase 3, phase 4.
See, I think there's a bigger question. I don't think it has anything to do with Marvel. I think it has something to do with Disney. And I think maybe you can look at it as once something gets too big, it self-destructs. And that probably goes with everything. You get too fat, you're going to have a heart attack. Your population gets too big, there's going to be disease and hunger, and something's going to happen.
Pandemic.
Disney got too big, and too narcissistic. So they go and they buy $70 billion for Fox, and then we don't want Netflix to have our movies. We're going to have Disney Plus because we're going to own streaming. And they just expanded too much. And now they're stuck in a place where, oh, well, nobody likes our movies and we have Disney Plus and we need content. So they're pumping it out like popcorn machine.
Yeah, but to their own detriment.
Yes.
Because no one's watching these anymore.
They're self-destructing. Nobody cares about Disney. Nobody cares about Marvel. Nobody cares about Star Wars. Because they got too big and they just imploded.
Yeah, and they didn't manage the content that they were putting out properly. They just put out crap.
Yeah. Kathleen Kennedy. Everybody knows, they heard it from everybody, that Kathleen Kennedy was ruining Star Wars. And what did they do? They renewed her contract and they let her keep all the power. And so she was...
Yeah, she has all the power.
Mandalorian. Ruining Mandalorian.
She's just not making content anymore.
No.
There hasn't been a Star Wars movie since they announced they're renewing her contract.
No, but Star Wars is dead now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's killed it for now.
And Disney Plus. Who wants to watch any of this Marvel stuff on Disney Plus? Like we have to say, okay, maybe I'll watch Loki season 2.
Yeah. That should be something that we're like, I can't wait for it. Because that's supposed to be like a main character.
Like Disney owns 75% of the entertainment industry. And I'm here thinking, how are we going to continue a channel about movies when I hate everything?
Well, you're a very hateful person.
Yeah. Welcome to the last episode of Movie Related. I honestly think, like, the trouble right now that they're having, instead of sticking to their core main characters and writing, instead of 14 shows a year, 3 shows a year, that are full series, like full 20 episode series, like a regular television show, and writing them properly, they're going after, you know what? Let's have our first Muslim character. Let's have our first death character.
But that's a part of getting too big. When you're too big, you think you could do anything.
Yeah, but I mean, they're doing it wrong.
Yes.
They're just absolutely doing it wrong. Because I don't think anybody out there was going, I hate Iron Man. Because he's a man. Or he's not black. Right? No one says, I don't like Black Panther because he's not white. We like the characters. We like the story. We like how they're written. These other characters are just throwaway characters that didn't do well before, and they're not doing well now.
And you really don't care about any of them.
No.
Like, you have no attachment to them at all.
No, because their story isn't a story. It's a, here, look, we're just doing this
it's
because
an agenda.
we're doing it.
Like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when you hear Marvel, what you instantly thought was, I can't wait for that next Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Now when I hear Marvel, it's like I have like an allergic reaction inside me that is kind of annoyed with just the word.
Yeah.
I'm, and that's starting to go with all of Disney products right now, which is a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So apparently we think, in particular Marvel, but maybe Disney as a whole, is doing it wrong. What do you guys think? Should they concentrate on less shows, make them longer, make them full series? Or, hey, maybe get off of Disney Plus, because maybe that was a whole bad idea to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, because Netflix used to pay them for their content. So they could have made money from their content on Netflix. Netflix would continue to grow and make a profit, and Disney wouldn't be billions and billions of dollars in debt from trying to keep a streaming service they can't catch up to Netflix with.
And they don't want to admit they're wrong, so they keep doubling down.
That's it. And they're also bad producers of product. That's the problem. Their shows are terrible. Their movies were what's saving them. And now they're bleeding their movies dry with bad TV series that makes us not want to watch the characters anymore. Mm-hmm. That's a problem. And Disney, you're in trouble. And guess what? Marvel's just as in trouble.
What? Hey. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Critical Mass.
What?